everyone, this is Anna, and today I want to showcase our different AI tools from our own AI CoPilot to ChatGPT integration that we have. So let's start with first our own AI CoPilot. What is it? So what our AI CoPilot does is that it helps you generate the documentation. One of the most annoying things when it comes to generating documentation is the content. I mean, let's be honest, most of us are not technical writers, and having to generate all the descriptions takes a lot of time. Even though us engineers, we think that others will understand it, that's usually not the case. So that's why it's really important to have the comprehensive documentation, and that's where Theneo's AI Copilot comes in. So let's see how it works. So I'm going to create here some demo. Let's say Copilot, and I'm going to use our own simple file that we have here. And I'm going to click on customize it, and you will see that we have a couple options. So the options that we have is full AI assistance, and what it does is that it will go through your entire spec and it will override any of the existing content you might have, and will just write everything from scratch. So if you don't have anything already, that could be a good option. The second option is enhancing existing content. So what this does is that it will just go over any of the missing descriptions and it will add on top of it. So for example, you might have filled out some of the fields, but you have missed some other fields or missed the fields in the response descriptions. So that's where our own AI Copilot can go through and add any of the missing descriptions. And lastly, if you don't want AI assistance whatsoever, you can just simply select no AI assistance. I'm going to select here full AI assistance just so we can see how it all works. And by the way, when you're also customizing, one of the options you will see here is activate ChatGPT search in the project. So on top of our own AI Copilot, we also have integration with ChatGPT. So this is used in the search where the users can ask the questions about your API or any other questions that they might have. And I'm going to show you how that looks like. First, let's activate it. So now our project is preparing. Depending on how big the project is, this can be up to a minute or maybe a little bit longer. Again, depends on how big the project is and how many fields you have there. But usually it's just a couple minutes. And you can always see the status of your project from here. So how many percentage there are left, or so we can wait until it goes to 100. And we can see how our documentation looks like. And great, our documentation is completed now, and we can go to the editor and make a few changes or publish it right from here. So let's go ahead and publish the doc so we can see right away how it looks like. So this is how our documentation looks like. Everything that you're seeing here, from the description of the summary of the section to the section, the body parameters, header parameters, responses, everything has been generated by our own AI. So as you can see, there is a lot of content, and if I were to do this all manually, it would take me a lot of time. So having this is extremely helpful. So again, all of this is generated by our own AI. I do recommend giving it a try and see how useful it can be for you. So now, how does our integration with ChatGPT works? So instead of just having a simple search, we also have integration with ChatGPT. So I can ask any type of questions, things like, for example, how do I update customer using Drupal 9? So we have update customer API here. And I'm asking in a very specific framework, one of the PHP frameworks, how I can do this. And because this is a technical question, most likely I'm also going to get a code response from ChatGPT. So as you can see, in real time, I'm getting a response, and I can see the code snippet, and I can use this if I want to. And I can ask any type of questions. That can be from business questions to technical questions. We have users use this in any way possible, from things like act like a product manager and generate a spec for me based on this API, or act like a QA and generate a unit test for me. So there is not really limitations on the type of questions that users can ask, and this is not just about API. So if you have other user guides and things like that that you have documented in Theneo, could be a perfect way to add ChatGPT integration here and allow your users to get answers without having to bother you. And by the way, you can see here that in summary, we are outputting where the user can find more information. So for example, this is in update customers. I can click and it will showcase that for a particular section, so I can find more information. So again, this is how it looks like. And if there's always a history saved as well. So you can see the response. You don't have to ask each question same way. We also save these responses and questions that users ask, so you can always see in our analytics page the questions that users have asked. If you have any questions about this, do let us know. We have other AI features that are coming up, and stay tuned for those updates. Thank you.